The house that woke up. Some houses hold memories. Others refuse to let them die. I rented a single bedroom in an old house that had belonged to my roommate's grandmother since the 1940s. My rent was only $300 a month, and life was quiet, until the day my roommate decided her own grandmother had to go. She came to me one afternoon and said, "Grandma can't afford her rent anymore." I stared at her. "This is her house," I said. "How much is she paying?" $300. Without thinking twice, I answered, "Then I'll pay it. Make my rent $600. Grandma should stay." She agreed. But a few days later, I came home from shopping to find my roommate and her towering boyfriend cornering the old woman, shouting inches from her face. Fear filled the room. The grandmother called a friend, packed only what she could carry, and left the home she had known for decades. I watched from my bedroom doorway. Something about the silence that followed felt wrong. The next morning, I asked what would happen to the extra $300 I had agreed to pay. "We still need it," my roommate said. "We're short now." I agreed to help with the utilities instead. Then the house began to change. The carpets were ripped out, old photographs disappeared. Family heirlooms from the 1940s were tossed into the trash like they had never mattered. Every garbage day, another piece of the house's history vanished to the curb. It felt less like a renovation and more like someone was erasing a family. Not long afterward, I was sitting in the living room with my ex when I caught something out of the corner of my eye. A tall figure, dark, wearing what looked like an old black hat. It stood silently in the hallway. I blinked. It was gone. I never told myself it was a ghost, but I never forgot it either. Then came the dogs. My roommate and her boyfriend left for Oregon, leaving 3 dogs locked in a room. They specifically told me not to feed them or give them water. I couldn't understand why. When my ex and I returned home later, the smell hit us before we even opened the door. Blood. A thick metallic smell hung in every room. Inside, one dog lay dead. Blood covered the floor. The surviving dogs had done what starving animals sometimes do. I called my roommate in a panic. "You need to come home now." They raced back from Oregon. The dead dog wasn't even theirs. It belonged to a friend. After that, the knocking started. Her boyfriend was away in Oregon again. She had another man over. They were watching television when, bam, bam, bam. 3 hard knocks echoed through the front door. I had a perfect view of the entrance. No one had walked up. The man opened the door. No one. He shut it and sat back down. A minute later, bam, bam, bam. The same 3 knocks. Louder, sharper. He jumped up, threw the door open.